Hi there, students. A caricature. Okay, a caricature is normally a picture or a drawing that exaggerates a person's features to give either a comic effect or a grotesque effect. So, I don't know, maybe if you drew a caricature of me, you could have something with the hair going everywhere, or with this enormous beard. But a caricature, it doesn't have to just be drawn. Normally a caricature exaggerates the characteristics of somebody's face, but you could do a verbal caricature of someone. So if you were going to do a caricature of me verbally, it would have to start, "Hi there, students." Or a caricature could be written as well. It's a representation in which the distinctive features, the distinctive peculiarities are deliberately exaggerated. So to caricature. And then we also use this word metaphorically to mean an imitation or a misrepresentation. So the trial was a caricature of justice. I think that the society that we live in is only a caricature of democracy, and it's not the real thing. So a caricature is an imitation that's perhaps so distorted that it's actually rather ridiculous. So the poster showed a caricature of Hitler with a devil's horns and a pointed tail. His political career had been caricatured in the newspaper. I'm thinking a caricature of Boris Johnson would have this sticky up white hair, or this white hair everywhere. So to caricature, to copy in an exaggerating way, in a mocking way. It was a caricature of a ceremony. Very often caricatures of politicians appear in the newspapers, and this is where the distinguishing features are exaggerated. Maybe if somebody's got a wart on their nose, you'll see an enormous wart on the caricature's nose. So a caricature, it's an image that simplifies and exaggerates what you can see. Let's see, there are caricatures in Leonardo da Vinci, who actually looked for people with deformities as models. And this was to give a striking impression. But I think, caricatures have been around for longer than that. So as a kid, I drew caricatures, funny caricatures of the teachers. This report is a caricature of the real situation. The film gives a caricature of the nation's history. He unfairly presented a caricature of my views. Okay, so you've made the transition from a character to a caricature. When you're making a caricature, you're either laughing at somebody or you are being unpleasant about them. A caricature of a mad scientist. It's a drawing or description that exaggerates their appearance or behaviour in a critical way. It's almost like a parody or a cartoon. Yeah, I guess a cartoon is very often a parody, and you could caricature someone as well. So formality, caricature. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think use anywhere, but it's a little bit on the more formal side. And then let's see, this comes from Italian caricatura, which ultimately comes from ancient Greek character, type, nature, character. So, caricature.